Hi, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here. Today I'm at the church parking lot, and I brought the Hobbyzone Aeroscout S. It's a ready-to-fly airplane. It comes with the radio, airplane batteries, charger. Everything you need to fly is in the box, and I do love this airplane. It is a trainer, but I've had some requests for more information about this airplane. I see several people have hopped on. I do appreciate it. I see Dave, Dan, Robert, Gary, Rob, of course, Kevin, my buddy, Anthony, Matthew. Guys, I appreciate everybody that's hopping on. But I wanted to run through a few things on the airplane. Somebody was wanting to know. Hey, Jermaine. Awesome. So I see they wanted to see what for me to verify the controls on it and how they act in 3 different modes. And so I thought I'd run through that real fast. So we'll focus in on the elevator and rudder here. I'm in safe mode, and you can see that's full rudder and safe. And then intermediate mode, you can see it reduces down, and then to advanced, it's back to full. And that's all in high rates. And then let's do elevator. You guys can see the elevator there. No difference. All the same. And then the ailerons. The only difference with ailerons is the rudder here. We got rudder and aileron control. And it's mixed in only in the beginner mode. So that's pretty much how it works. And I got the throttle kill on, so the throttle didn't run up. One thing I wanted to show you guys was if you got it like this in safe mode and you hit the emergency button or the help me button, the rudder goes straight for a second, and it happens in all the modes. All right, guys, let's get this thing in the air. We do have a little bit of wind coming from the end of the parking lot here, which is just fine. So let's take off in safe, high rates. All right. I'm using both rudder and aileron to push it around quicker. If you just use those ailerons, it's a pretty slow turn in safe mode, and I'll show you guys that. This is using just ailerons and elevator to bring it around. You can see it moves out to the edge of the parking lot, and I'm gonna have trouble getting it. There we go, got it back around before the parking lot light. But if I bring it down here to the end of the parking lot and then I use aileron and rudder, I can get it turned around by the median. Yeah, there we go. I wasn't sure if I was gonna have to go around the ramp post, but it made it just fine. The wind felt worse at home, so I'm actually happy that it's not quite as bad as it was when I left home. You can slow it down in the wind. This thing does have quite a glide. That's no throttle, just a descent right there. And then I'm going with the wind, so it's a little faster, and that might be why it turned a little slower back into the wind. Here we go, back on the glide. I got her slowed down quite a bit. Oh, it tip stalled. The nice thing about the trainer is it's easy to recover. It's designed to be able to recover from tip stalls pretty quickly and with a little bit of airspeed. So just got to keep a little bit of airspeed on the landing. Here we go. I got it just about no throttle. It's gliding, flare. Oh, flare, nice. I don't have the smart battery in there today. I put one of those 3,000 milliamp batteries that I use for the Flex Innovations Mamba 10. It's a 3-cell, 3,000 milliamp. And so it's also a 50C burst rating. That little motor on this plane isn't going to use anywhere close to that kind of current, because that would be 50 times 3 or 150 amp all at one time. It ain't gonna use 150 amps, that's for sure. But there's a lot of capacity in this airplane, or in this battery, and so I could fly this thing probably 20 minutes on this battery, especially coasting in like that. Bring it around with a little bit of speed. Down for the glide. Almost let it touch the ground. Alright, we're going to bring it around and pop it into intermediate mode. Right there. Oh, there we go. You can see it a little more aggressive. It won't let it get it upside down. It's like it hits rails right there. You see it just kind of stop on the lean. You got to get it in advanced mode to be able to do that, but it still lets me have all the controls, except for it's a lot less rudder authority in this mode. As we seen when I was first starting it up, the rudder authority was really low. This is quite a big jump actually from safe to this mode. In fact, I might suggest if you go from safe to intermediate mode to flip it down to low rates. That might help with making it act a little more calm, and it does feel a little better now. Still in intermediate, but I put it in low rates so that the stick movements aren't making quite as big adjustments. Got one thing every RC pilot's got to learn after you get out of safe mode. It's really small stick movements in the middle of the gimbal. You don't move it very much unless you want it to do some kind of extreme aerobatic movement, like a tumble or a roll or something like that, where you're going to go full controls. But just for your normal left turns and this stuff, I'm not getting anywhere close to 10% input on the stick, and at any time, even through there where I'm using a lot of elevator to bring it around, I'm not even moving it. Definitely not 15%, and I'm just leaning it back and forth a little bit. The wind is messing with it just a little bit. All right, this time we're going to go into advanced mode. Now it's full my controls, still in low rates, but I can get this thing upside down now. Of course, I'm in low rates, so like that roll right there, it'll bother you a little bit the first time you do that. If you're doing it in low rates, you want to, for the roll, it's better to be in high rates. That way you can get over quicker. You know, when you're first learning to do those type of tricks, you want to get them over with as quick as possible, get back to level flight. So this is a pusher prop. So the prop is now on the bottom of the airplane. I got her inverted. So it's not a really good flying characteristic for an airplane like this to be able to do something like that. It's not going to be happy doing it. Go back to safe. Bring it down a little closer. I had it up a little bit higher. I don't want to crash this. I still got several people I want to get behind the sticks of this plane. And last time I had it out here, I bounced the front wheel. That was embarrassing. And the one thing I noticed about this is it does take a little bit of time for the ESC to tell the motor to go. A lot of airplanes, you give it throttle and the motor's going. This one, it kind of ramps up. Not that that's a bad thing. It probably actually helps reduce current draw. Oh man. Woo! Just barely cleared that tall grass. The propeller's not on the front, so it wouldn't have caught. It might have still went, even if the wheels touched the grass, it might have been okay. Let's see if we can get this landing a little smoother. There we go. A flare. Still a bounce. Let's do one more. When you got an airplane like this, after you get pretty comfortable with flying it, you'll want to do a lot of touch and goes. There's this whole practicing the airplane coming at you on the approach. My dad taught me over and over. Basically on the approach, you're just wanting to get it nice and straight. And to get that really straight, when you're looking at it coming at you, you're just pushing towards the downwing until it's level. So I sure do love this airplane. It's a really good airplane. I'm glad that I was able to give that away. Did get the tracking information today, so I forwarded that on to the Great Review 101. And when I looked at it, it said he was going to get it tomorrow, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. Check it again tomorrow to see if that was actual. But he'll have an airplane really soon. So it'll be pretty awesome. And hopefully he'll send me a picture through the email or something I can post on the Facebook page, him with the airplane, because I'm super happy to be able to do that. And when we get to 1,000 subscribers, we'll do it again. Maybe we'll give that airplane and another airplane. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's kind of, it's a little bit ways off now. But truth is, I mean, we only need another 300 and something subscribers. So we can get that done. We'll give some more airplanes away. Guys, if you like these videos, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up, leave those great comments. I love going back and reading everybody's chat. And until next time, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here. Thanks, Robert. Thanks, Jermaine.